What's up, YouTube? It's Philio the Trucker, and I'm back with another video. If that last video was a little messed up, I had to take my screen protector off. It was starting to peel, so I'm back with another video. So anywho, that was just a little rant. This video here, we're gonna discuss a question I keep getting asked, and is the trucking industry worth it? I would say, yes, it is. You know, the trucking industry, it always have had its ups and downs. Uh, then we also got that biggest debate: companies driver versus owner operator. To squash that, it's all about this. If you are not a business person, do not buy a truck, because buying a truck is owning a business. And if you're not a business-minded person, you're gonna fail. So, you know, so don't waste your time. Then it's a preference thing, I always look at it like this. People have died for that freedom, right? That's how much freedom is real valuable. People have died for that freedom. So when you are on operator, you have that freedom, and that freedom costs. You're gonna have repairs, you're gonna have downtime, you're gonna have, rates going down. If you contracted locally like myself, work gets slow sometimes. I work out the ports and work gets slow sometimes, but them all cost of, got to pay the cost to be the boss. So we'll squash that debate, but is it worth it right now in 2024? Yes, it is. You got to keep in mind, when you say trucking, it's several different divisions of trucking, you see? So let's say someone might be doing flatbed or heavy hauling or tanker, fuel hauling. It's just, it's so many different divisions. So you can't really get on here and listen to, like, let's say somebody might be an OTR driver and they might say, oh, the rates. They're OTR. If you're working, hauling fuel, you might not be, you're not affected by the same thing that an OTR driver is affected from. So keep in mind when y'all watching these YouTube videos and y'all hearing from all these different truckers, just keep in mind, a lot of times these guys are speaking from their, perspective of what they're going through, So you just got to keep that in mind. My advice is, if you're going to pick a division that you're going to go to that division, do your due diligence, find out, is it a recession-proof division? Because at one point, fuel and food was pretty much recession-proof, but then I'm hearing stories about guys that haul reefer, and on the food industry side, complaining about some things. So with that being said, yeah, it's worth it. This the whole thing is, this is the best way to approach being an owner operator inside the industry right now. Because this company is totally different. I was owner operator. This is my advice from one owner operator who done been through it a couple of times. This is my advice. When you first purchase your truck, you got to hit that ground running. You got to start save. Just save. Don't forget a goal. Just keep saving. My advice is save as much money as possible until your truck break down, because you're preparing for a breakdown. Your truck is going to break down. You're going to have downtime when your truck break down. You're going to have bills still coming. So you want to save as much money as possible so you can be prepared for your very first breakdown. Then, also allocate a certain amount of your money to maintenance. Whether it's 5%, 10%, 15%, take whatever percentage you feel comfortable with and put that to the side. You want to have 6 months worth of bill money put to the side, because you're going to have downtime. But you should have that in life anyway. Whether you work a company job, own operator, you want 3 to 6 months, and then, start investing. But yeah, prepare for your breakdown. That's my best advice for you. Because a lot of times what people do is they'll start making $3,000, $4,000 a week, and then they start living like, oh, I'm making $3,000 a week, I'm making $12,000 a month, and then they start living off of $12,000 a month. If you do that, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail horribly. So as a owner operator, you gotta pay yourself like a company driver and live off your company driver's salary, and save the rest of the money for your business, you know. And if you plan on taking your business further, I'd advise get an extra truck. A lot of guys that I know that's successful, especially right now, because the trucking market, it's a lot of trucks right now. Your second truck don't have to be as good as your main truck, but if you can find a good truck with a good engine that's cheap, get that truck. Cause it's, hey, never go wrong with two trucks. One truck break down, hop in the next truck. I always advise on that too. Have your backup truck, and if you want to, you could take that backup truck. If you don't want to deal with the driver, you can take that backup truck and rent that truck out to other owner operators when that truck break down. That could be a cool little side hustle, you know? So, yeah, and if you already don't have good credit, establish good credit. Personal credit, business credit. So, to me, those are the main tips you need to be a successful owner operator and weather the storm. You know, when the storm comes, if you got your water, if you got a generator, you got non-perishable food, you got your flashlights, your candles, and all that other stuff, you're gonna be better prepared for that storm. If that storm come and you don't have no bottled water, no food, no nothing, your lights out, no generator, what's gonna happen? That's gonna be a horrible storm. It's gonna be a horrible storm. It's gonna say, I don't ever wanna do that again. But if you prepare for that storm, you'll be able to weather that storm better. And that's how it is to be an owner operator. You just gotta be prepared to weather that storm, because the storm is going to come. Just like life, just like everything else, a storm is gonna happen. It is not, there's no way around it. So it's how you prepare for that storm, how you weather that storm. If you do that, 9 times out of 10, you'll be very successful at anything you do, and especially the trucking industry, because we got so many ups and downs. It's a real volatile industry. So that's my advice to any trucker out there. Listen to it, share this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to drop a video at least once a week, dropping any type of gems that I learned about, just to pass it on from one brother to the next brother. I love y'all. Hey, peace. And do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about it. And any questions, anything I don't cover, leave it in the comments and I'll make another video. You know, if you want some personal advice, hey, leave it in the comments, shoot me your email, anything you want to ask me about. Hey, I'm here, more welcome to any information I have. I'm willing to share it with y'all. All right? So y'all be safe out there.